This is with Steven.
Yeah, start with.
Steven, Black Ball USA. Steven, congratulations.
Thank you.
And having such an amazing play today. Want to talk about your experience? You were hit for 2 sixes, then you came back, and yeah, please talk a lot more.
Yeah. Of course, I was put under the pressure after the first 2 balls, but it was about just staying positive and backing my balls, sticking to the plan. So I had a chat with Faf in between the balls. So yeah, he just said, stay positive. You can get him out the next ball. So that definitely helped me, and yeah, I just try to stick to the plan. Thank you.
Stephen Peter Delpan with US Cricket Now. Just take us through when you first got the news that you were going to be making your debut. Was it last night or this morning? And then just your whole thought process, what your emotions were between then and when you finally took the field.
Yeah, so I got a text from Stephen Fleming last night, that there might be a possibility that I might be playing. And then, I found out for sure this morning that I'd be playing. So, definitely, I was very excited, happy to finally play in the Major League. I was excited, nervous, but glad to have come out with a win today.
One at the back. Yeah, you only.
Smith Patel from Crick Buzz. You've made your USA debut a few months back, and I saw you click at 133 kilometers per hour, which is like 83 miles per hour-ish. And you don't get to see your speeds every day because US plays associate cricket, and in the minor league as well. You've been a top performer since the past 3-4 years. But what sort of work have you put in to add those clicks in your bowling, given that you don't have a bowling coach to your disposal every day, every season? Just take us through your work ethics and the actual effort you've been put in since the past 3-4 years.
Yeah. So as far as putting on pace or bowling quicker, it's obviously gym plays a part, but not just lifting heavy per se, but it's more about getting in or training in the right positions and getting myself to be stronger in the positions that I get my body into when I bowl. So it's very specific. So a lot of strengthening legs for sure, but at the same time training my body to be able to handle all that stress that goes into my action. So being as direct as possible with that.
Please go ahead.
No, you can.
It's good.
No, it's all good.
Smith took my question.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Okay.
Steven Sushant here from Sports Yari. Can you talk a little bit about the wicket and why Noor was also so successful? He's, as I asked the other team member also, he's been very, very consistent with his wicket taking abilities. But about the wicket, it definitely had something for the batters and the bowlers as well.
Yeah. So when we pulled our lengths back a little bit, bowling those back of length stump height deliveries, it was definitely, had its natural variation. So it was more about just sticking to that length, and then whenever we were fuller, we got hit. So I think it was just about hitting those lengths and then letting the pitch do the rest.
And Noor as well, how he's been so consistent.
Yeah, he's a magician. It's very hard to pick him, and so it's no surprise that he's getting all the wickets. But it's very, very fun to watch him as well from the field. He's a top bowler.
Thank you.
You say.
Stephen, hi, Archon Mehta from Crick Buzz on Air. Congratulations on the debut. Talk us through the team environment, the coaches, the captains, the building up to the past couple of games. Texas has done, Super Kings have done really well, 2 out of 2, right? So talk us through the team environment here.
Yeah, very positive. Coaches are always open to help us out whenever we ask questions, whenever we need something from them. We got a great team, coaching staff, physio. So it's a very positive environment, and they let us express ourselves, let us express our own skills, and I'm very, very happy to be a part of this team. So.
Stephen Z from 1709 Cricket and the MLC Talk show on Willow. They say overnight success is often years in the making, right? Some of us in the New York area have been watching you for years, right? You're making your debut, but you're not 19 or 20, you're 26, right? So you're seasoned, you've been grinding it out for a long time, and then all of a sudden you get the cap, and then you get drafted, and now you're playing. So talk to us about the perspective that your journey, again, that some of us have been watching for years and rooting for you for years, has given you as you keep being put on these big stages in a short period of time.
Yeah, I think, definitely a lot of work behind the scenes that goes into, my training, into my cricket. I wasn't like a prodigy or anything like that. So it's definitely took a lot of hard work over the last few years to, brush up my skills to, be able to compete with the bigger players. When I got my international cap and then got drafted into TSK as well, it all happened within, I think, 1 or 2 days. So it was very, it was a very surreal feeling. And I felt like all my hard work had finally, paid off in a big way. So happy to be here, and it was a surreal feeling for sure.
Yeah, last one. You only.
Yeah. This is your first time being in a world-class high-performance environment. How has your horizons been widened about your game, and how you think from the coaching perspective, from the coaches or any high-profile player?
I think, well, of course, it's higher stakes, much more pressure on this stage. But I think the main message has been just to kind of stick to our own abilities, back our own strengths, and focus on our execution. Me as a bowler, just trying to execute my own skills that we had for the batsmen. And as long as we're doing that, really, kind of detaching ourselves from the result. So I think that's been the main message. And the game moves really quick as well at this level. So it's just about, being very alert and, just being in the moment and not thinking too far ahead and leaving the past behind and just focus on the next ball.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.